hits, just like the prophecy said.
Perfect. Welcome to the CineBeards.
That just recorded as you said.
Oh shit! No, because I wrote this pitch at like 4 this morning, and then later, I went back to reread it and check that everything was ready and that I was happy with it. But obviously,
You were doing it at 4 a.m. I think it's just the wind.
it's the wind.
Blind.
Yeah.
But yeah,
How had you seen it written down?
I was doing it at 4 a.m. so my brain was fairly addled. So I went back to get in the headspace.
Well, I should imagine so. It wouldn't be childlike.
And there's a line on my pitch that just says, "And then the meteor hits, just like the prophecy said." But in my pitch, I've not mentioned a prophecy or a meteor, so I'm not quite sure what I was talking about.
TV.
That's the right level of narrative coherence for a video game film. So.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Okay, now that the cat's out of the bag.
Hello and well, it's in the title of the fucking episode, Marcus. Hello and welcome to the CineBeards. Knock knock.
My name is Jason.
Who's there?
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Who's there?
Dion.
Dion.
Dion. Who?
Dion Van Heerden.
That's me!
Yay!
Wait, I'll go on. Okay, knock knock.
Go away. Who's there?
Thomas.
Thomas who?
Thomas Chop!
You beansed it up!
I like
beats it up
the
so
effort.
good.
The effort is fine. Marcus is here too.
Yes.
Hi, Marcus.
Hi.
Not Robo Marcus.
I mean, Dion, this coffee's good, but I'd prefer it with some cowboy coffee.
Doesn't cowboy coffee just have whiskey in it?
No. What's it? It's got a bubble perk. No, it's not got a bubble perk. It's got a bowl over. It's got a bowl. It's got a bowl. Ain't gonna bubble perk. It's gonna bowl.
Fair enough.
This is wonderful.
It's such a beautiful YouTube channel of this guy that he makes like food and stuff on the on a ranch, like
Okay.
for like all the cowboys and stuff. So he makes their food and their coffee.
Like
and
a
stuff.
cowboy cooking channel.
But it is, and it's full on.
I'm
and,
in,
And
I'm
he
in.
makes and he shows you how to make cowboy coffee.
And cowboy coffee. And he's completely into Asian food. He fucking loves sushi.
Yeah, and he's like, this gonna come as a surprise to some of you out there. My favorite food is sushi. I first tried it.
He keeps saying sushi.
Sushi. I first tried it at a gas station truck stop, but my wife told me that's not the place to get it. So she turned me on some of the real stuff.
What's the name of the channel? I'm gonna go check it out.
Cowboy Kent Rollins.
Cowboy Kent Rollins.
So good. And Joe's been making the
coffee.
just
everything.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, you showed me the potatoes that he made.
And it actually like good recipes.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so welcome to the CineBeards.
Welcome to the CineBeards.
The first hit is all-American grilled burger dog.
Yes.
I'm in. Thank you. We are the
it's-
CineBeards, and we're gonna abandon the podcast and go watch Cowboy Kent Collins.
Okay, so it's at this point in the episode that we have to bid farewell to Dion.
Alright.
Yes.
Okay.
Dion.
I'll just go. Cheers, guys.
Bye.
Cheers. Okay, great. Let's carry on with the episode.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you.
So today we're just gonna talk about Star Wars and the MCU. So Dion has nothing to say about that. So it's a good thing he's not here anymore.
But
It's
someone
true.
who does have a lot to say about that is our
Marcus, that was a joke.
special guest.
who's more Yoda-like than ever before.
Please welcome back Graham Hollywood.
Yay!
Clack, clack, clack.
So for the first time in, I don't know, 50 episodes or something?
In quite a while.
Yeah.
Quite a while. We're doing another...
First time since Thomas joined.
Yeah, we're doing another one of our super famous, well-loved pitch episodes.
Well established.
It's well established in the CineBeards canon.
Well established in the CineBeards canon as one of the least listened to episodes.
Shut up, it's my favorite.
We do what we can.
Yeah.
We can. Okay, so Graham, we brought you in here today because Detective Pikachu's doing really well. It's doing real well.
Money.
So we think we could use some more video James movies out there.
Because those IPs are cheap.
Money.
Yeah.
IPs are cheap, they have dedicated fan bases already built in, and we can play off nostalgia.
Yeah.
It's the trifecta. It's the trifecta.
Money, money, money.
So, yeah.
Pitch.
So,
Tell me I'll make money now. Tell me now.
So I've got two.
yeah. And just for our listeners out
Yes.
here to avoid any crossover or anything, one of us chose a region, or each one of us chose a region of video game development. Thomas had the US. Jason has the aka Japan,
Island.
and I got
You got
I pulled
Eurojank.
Eurojank, which I spun into something amazing.
I'm curious.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, so we'll start with Thomas.
I've got one, just an idea that's for your brother Clive Netflix. It's just an idea. Fallout New Vegas, choose your own adventure story. But
Boston child.
Steven. Steven.
but think of the money. Think of the money. And with the choose your own adventure, you can reuse so many things.
Just put that coffee down.
Otherwise, you're gonna spill it.
It's Clive again.
Quick, get hold of Ice. We need an article.
Barry Weiss.
Okay.
So no, that's just an idea.
All right.
I like that idea
Pitch to me.
It's all right.
I want.
but
because I enjoyed playing Bandersnatch
exactly.
myself.
So you're gonna.
And even though it wasn't as good, I did get a kick out of the Bear Grylls survival one.
Grylls.
So yeah, I think it's a different medium, and I think that could work.
In the Bear Grylls one is the drink your pee button.
That's the default button.
Yeah. Yeah, like
You don't do anything. That's just what he does endlessly. Please make a decision.
No, okay, so you remember in Bandersnatch, right, where you always had two choices on screen?
I didn't do a Bandersnatch.
Okay, when you do Bandersnatch, there's always like one of two choices on screen when it's time to choose your
One
path.
of them is always.
And
drink
in
the
the Bear
burgers.
Grylls one, there's three, and the third one is always just drink pee. So you can just, like, you should start a fire. How are we going to do it? Like, flint
I
and
guess.
tinder, 2 sticks, or drink pee?
He just freezes to death. Just drinking this beer.
Okay, so
right.
my pitch.
Pitch to me. Yes.
I thought we'd go old school and dig up a long dead and/or ravaged corpse of an IP.
Okay.
Mother.
We're gonna go with a Tiberian Sun movie.
Money.
We're gonna go with a Tiberian Sun movie.
Just.
Sorry, that genuinely excites me.
Marcus
Because
was
I'm
so
a
happy.
huge fan of Command and Conquer.
Excuse me for one moment. Just one moment. Just one moment. Just talk.
Hey guys, Graham said I should come just listen to something that Thomas said.
Yeah. Pitching a Tiberian Sun movie.
I'm back.
You know what's funny? Just yesterday, I downloaded all the patches to get Tiberian Sun working on my Windows 10
It is
machine.
the greatest thing ever. Okay, so
Nostalgia. Money.
the biggest nostalgia, and nobody's gonna fight.
Yes.
EA's not gonna fight you.
Put that fucking Tiberian Sun heroin
They're
in
not
my
gonna
veins.
fight you on the IP. And think of all the negative publicity you can like springboard off of with EA at the moment. Right?
Yes,
All that free
yes.
advertising. Because
Yes,
people are going to be so angry that they're making this.
Good. Hate click money.
Hate click.
Hate click money.
click
Yes.
money. So for casting, I've got Adam Driver as our lead. He's going to be our nod scientist archaeologist. We've got Rosario Dawson as a GDI squad leader trooper.
Okay.
That's her opposite number.
Can we cast her creek? Anyway, is there a way for the creek?
We could think about it. Maybe.
I don't want to wait for my life to be over.
I'm gonna talk to the writers. We're gonna make it work, Graham.
Yes.
And then we're gonna have Vincent D'Onofrio as Kane.
Good.
You know,
Good.
That's
Take-
going to generate a lot of hate clicks because Joe Cookin is still alive.
I know, but fuck him.
Take that,
Yeah, no,
take that,
like-
Clive. Clive, we've got him now.
D'Onofrio, I'm down with.
I like.
Who's the kingpin now, Clive?
It's me, bitch.
It's me. Yes.
Look at me.
Yes.
Look at
Okay.
me. I'm the kingpin now.
So we open on like, a bit of a history recap because we're not going to start with the
What are you doing?
pitching.
Pitch is done.
Green like Tiberius.
Okay, pitch for the nerds.
Okay, pitch for the nerds. All right, so we're going to start with the history
Nerds, money,
recap
money,
because
money.
obviously we're not going to start with the fucking meteor hitting the Tiberius
Like in the
river.
prophecy.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. So we'll do it Starship Troopers propaganda style for the GDI. Like, we, the glorious GDI, and this is our history, and this is what we've done.
I'm doing my part.
Exactly.
I'm
But
doing my part.
halfway
I'm
in.
doing my part.
Halfway. I don't want to know what your part's, Graham. This is a
Excited.
pitch meeting, please.
Very
But
excited.
halfway
Just
through
very
the
excited.
propaganda thing, broadcast is hacked
Okay.
by Nod
Yeah.
to tell you the true story. So you get the opposing viewpoints. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Then we fast forward to today, whatever the year is.
It's 2045 for Tibor 2 in Tiberian Sun.
Yeah. So we'd probably
Firestorm takes place in 2052.
we'd probably be
Nerd.
we'd probably be around the
Hashtag
2040s then.
Yeah.
In my chronology. We're gonna be paying homage, but not following the canon at all.
It's pronounced homage.
That's racist.
Homies.
That's their word.
We're paying homies.
But Thomas, I just have one question. Is there room in your pitch for James Earl Jones?
There is.
Good.
He could be the GDI general, but I'm not sold. I'm still.
No, it's just like because he was in the game
I
and
know,
it was
I
like,
know, I know.
God damn it.
But he might not be alive. So
Don't tell me that. He's eternal.
we're gonna then cut to a city being attacked by Nod. We're gonna establish Rosario's character as fighting mega shoot bangs with squad of lovable idiots a la aliens.
Okay. Okay, I'm in.
That good dynamic. They win the day. Nod trooper on the ground, armband, slow zoom in on armband, slow zoom out, big Nod logo. Fucking Vincent as Kane doing speech to his Nod troopers. Though we have lost this day, the imperialists will never win, yada yada fish pastes. And he goes off, but presents that brave face, turns off the thing, and is super pissed about the fact that they lost. He then walks through his compound, looking at all the scientific advances and does weird Kane things. We then, camera stays on a room, Adam Driver's room. Our scientist, he's waking up, touches picture, dead wife. Sad.
Whoa.
Relatable.
Whoa. He can just touch pictures and kill wives?
Hey man, it's Adam Driver. He can do anything.
Dang.
Sad and swole.
Yeah. Also, he's got his
swole.
shirt off, obviously, because swole. He then, gets dressed for his day, but begrudgingly puts on the Nod badge. Not super happy about it.
Begrudgingly?
Not super happy about it.
It's slowly dawning on me that I did not put enough thought into my pitch.
I've got storyboards, man. Oh, character art.
I've got directors, composers, I've got everything.
I don't have composers.
I've got two vague concepts that I haven't decided between yet.
Greenlit.
These are video game movies. That's all you need. Okay,
If
then
Uwe Boll can make a Far Cry movie.
you know what I'm saying. Then Driver goes.
Sorry about that one.
It's not your fault,
You're
Graham.
not. You're not.
Just as he greenlit it.
No, no.
No, it's not your fault. No, Graham, no.
No, it wasn't Graham's fault because it was his European cousin. What's Stefan? Hollywood.
Stefan.
Harm.
He fought journos in a boxing match.
One of them was Jeff Snyder.
I know, that was so great. Driver then goes for his meeting with Kane. He's got some shit to tell him because he's the chief scientist / archaeologist because Nod's all mystical and shit.
I want that to be on my business card. Chief scientist / archaeologist. I'd be like keyboards.
Exactly. That is keyboards, pretty much. Driver is super convinced that he has made links to Tiberium mentioned in ancient cultures. Tiberium's mentioned ancient cultures, but with that same sort of like ancient astronaut bullshit that people are into these days. So like he figures there's an alien connection. But Kane's like, no, it is, you know, it is of nature and it is divine and it must be worshipped and reverent and rah rah rah. The driver's like, no, you're an idiot. And, you know, storms back to his research thing and he takes off his fucking armband and is like, brr, 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 you know, because his wife disappeared under mysterious circumstances when he was previously outspoken about the regime. A lot of mistrust. I've then, for some reason in my pitch, typed, like Prometheus, but better, in big capital letters. Then...
I understand.
Oh, you probably mean a body horror scene flashback where his wife gets turned into a visceroid or something?
I don't think I did. I don't think I meant that.
Remember birth-giving scene.
I do.
Remember Staples.
I do. That was painful. That was painful to watch. Then we cut back.
It was better than the birth-taking scene.
Yeah. Then we cut back to Rosario, either getting commended for her heroism on the battlefield, or getting medical because she was shot. Not sure which. Both are compelling. She can then be, you know, final goodbye to fallen comrades, that sort of stuff. She then remembers that her parents were killed by Nods. She hates Nod. Yes. Goes for the debrief with her officer. You know, we gotta get these fucking Nod people back. Rawr. We'll get them one day, kid. You'll get your shot. That sort of thing. And then the meteor hits, like the prophecy said. So there's now a new meteor that hits and wipes out a friendly Nod city.
Make it Sarajevo.
I'm not gonna make it Sarajevo. That's for the sequel.
Okay.
Kane is on that. He's like, fuck, new meteor. It's got Tiberium all over the place. We gotta get that shit. Because Nod's all about that Tiberium. Peace through power. He sends loads of dudes, like a big army there. And sends Driver with his science team, because he says, because you're my chief science officer / archaeologist, you've got to, you know, do the research with this new Tiberium, because all the Tiberium we have is, you know, all come and has been on Earth for a while, and it's not pure. This is pure, new Tiberium. So he goes, but sends those cyborgs with Cabal in them with him as his, like, muscle. Then, basically the whole second act, just a war. Just fucking huge, big-ass Nod versus GDI mega war. That's it, pretty much, the whole thing. Driver's team goes into the crater site, you know, through the old underground subway, whatevers.
All
However...
this driving is driving me crazy. Write that down.
Okay, I'll go write that down. Drivers driving me. That's a great one, Graham. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the notes. However, they come across like really old Nod stuff. Like deep under the city. Like old, like even with an old Nod logo. So they're like, what the fuck is it? So he turns to the cyborgs and they're like, what is this? And they don't even see him. They don't even look at him. Don't even register. Sneaky. So then, cut back to Rosario's team. They're there fighting the battle. Either they fall into a crevasse, or a big explosion happens and boom, they're underground. Also in the old facility, but like on the other end of the facility, far away. So they, you know, their comms are down. What?
Question as a producer. How old are we talking?
Old. Tiberium Dawn.
Okay. So like 50 years plus old.
Yeah.
Okay. Because some nerd's gonna want to know.
Some nerd's gonna want to know.
That was me.
That
were the
nerd's
nerd.
gonna win.
That nerd, yeah.
We found it. We found the nerd.
About the nerd, sir. Execute him. So they're in the cabin in the Nod facility now. No comms, no jump packs. Their only choice is to explore. Her and her ragtag squad. So Driver's team is busy doing their investigation because what's going on here? Why is there a Nod facility here? Got to investigate. The robots aren't saying no, so they're coming along with him. They then go in, but Driver makes a discovery. An emitter that amplifies Tiberium and massively makes it more powerful, but also, and more importantly, a meteor predicting puller device thing.
Just as the prophecy.
Just as the
Prophecy foretold.
The media.
So, Driver makes the connection that
Yes.
Nod has actually done this. And that was one of their cities that they sacrificed just to get this thing down here. But also, it's weird tech. Like, it's tech he's never seen before. Tech that's far too advanced to be normal tech. And with the... As this is discovered by him, Rosario's team pitches up. BAM! Fucking standoff. Standoff with these fucking robots and these ragtag GDI soldiers.
A Traxican standoff.
Exactly. Thank you, Jason. Writing that down. Driver panics. I've written here, oh shit.
Oh shit.
So, in his panic, he hits an alarm button, thinking it'll send some sort of distress sequence or whatever to GDI to Nod Command. But fucking amplifies that Tiberium, son.
Comedy.
All of the dead civilians become instantly massively mutated by the Tiberium.
But they're still dead, right?
Yeah, no, but like they're like Zambo mutants, like horrible, like
Oh boy.
we can get that like
Oh,
fucking
shit,
David
indeed.
Cronenberg body horror.
Have you seen
fucking...
Visceroids?
They're fucking.
They're literally blobs with like jaws and shit hanging out. Very Cronenberg.
It's fucking hype. So we get those just like in thousands pouring out of the crater, and they're just killing. It, like all the GDI are like, oh shit, we'll shoot them. The Nod are like the prophecy, and they just like put down their guns and just die. They just get consumed.
Even
wait,
Adam
and-
Driver?
Oh, we're not there. No. That's all happening outside because all the civilians. What do you want, Marcus?
Can Rosario Dawson at one point throw a grenade into the Visceroids, saying, "I've got a present for you"?
We'll workshop. We'll see. I like it, but we'll see.
You renegade.
Cha-ching.
I should replay Renegade. It was fun.
Yeah, it was great. No, this is all happening outside. Inside the compound, this then the GDI Nod are now forced to fight off this horde that is then pouring into the compound. Both the robots get fucking murked pretty much instantly because they don't want to. They don't know what's that. I don't know. I'm not going to shoot at it. And because Cabal's secretly evil. And his
That name?
I know. And with his prime directive being to protect Kane from what's just been discovered, he figures just let him die. Whatever. So then pretty much everybody gets murked except for Driver, Dawson, 2 squad mates. They're hiding. Alien sequence time. That then goes on in the compound. We go back to the GDI HQ. They're like, oh shit, this is happening. The apocalypse, pretty much. We've never seen this. We've got an ion cannon it from orbit. We were never gonna do it because the ion cannon hitting that Tiberium was gonna it was gonna be the worst thing that could ever happen. But this shit right here can't let it happen. So that they consider doing that.
Good theme song.
Thank you. I need to get a guy. Do you know anyone? Alright, that's fine. Dawson and Driver have got to make it back to those because Driver's team got there in one of those super cool subterranean APCs that don't have, so they got to get back to one of those.
I like
To-
the fan service stuff.
Fans.
Got it in there. Do you know what makes money?
Makes the money.
Fans.
Yeah.
Money.
So they get there, finally, after an alien stealth sequence in which the last two men sacrifice themselves heroically. It's very sad. They have, you know, like they never liked each other, and then in their death they finally like each other. You know, they have that moment from Aliens. You always were an asshole, Gorman. Where, yeah, it's nice. So they get to the APC and they're away. GDI is like, nuke it. Boom! All done. All gone. In the APC, Driver pulls a fast one on Dawson. Fucking captures her.
Whoa. Whoa. Where did that come from?
Out
That
of
was
left
fast.
field is
Ooh.
where.
That was fast. That was even one.
Because Driver's like, well, I'm going back with nothing. But at least I got her. She, unbeknownst to him, has got that piece of the machine. She took it because she was like, this is funky. I'm going to take this back for GDI command. So then, we're getting the debriefing from Kane, where he's like super excited to hear about this tech. Doesn't know Dawson has it, but tells Driver to kill her. Because there's like, can't be any witnesses to this.
He says, Kane, I am not able to do that.
That's good. I like it.
Write it down.
I'm writing it down. I'm writing it down.
Write it down. No, it's not Greenland.
I'm writing it down right now.
Comedy.
But Driver's like, first of all, he's got pushed back against that, but he's also like, why was that tech in that facility? Why was that facility there? It looks like you've done this somehow. I don't, you know. And Kane's like, you wouldn't want what happened to your wife to happen again,
Oh, somebody's gonna touch a photograph of him and kill him.
right? How bad would that be?
Dick move.
Dick move. Then, so Driver's now he's fed up. He's done with it because that's the last straw. Because you know you make that connection. He then busts Rosario out, and they go on the run. And she shows him the tech. And then
Is that the name of a fist? Because you're making a fist there.
she's holding it in her fist because she's Rosario Dawson. She holds things in her fists.
Yeah.
No, it's not pronounced tech, Dion. I'm. Oh, Dora. Dion. Dion's not here.
Final shot, and then that's them basically standing in the desert with the busted APC. She's got the tech. Fuck, what are we gonna do now? Final shot, pull all the way out. Little bling, bling, bling on a control panel of an unknown ship floating in space
I know what ship it is.
of Earth. And cut to black.
What ship is it, Marcus?
It's a good ship lollipop, Jason.
Yeah. I'm not going to tell you. That's for the
Post-credit scene.
sequel.
Post credit.
Post-credit scene. We've got Kane. Just doing his Sunday shopping. Just a humanizing moment. He's a good guy.
Very good.
You know, a loaf of bread and a milk.
Yeah. No, but the post-credit scene.
Carbs.
For the post-credit scene, we've got Kane recounting all this to Cabal. Cabal advising him, but also like a little bit weird. You know, like, why didn't you? I thought I was going to protect you. No, we have to recover this tech. No, you're more important. That will be all Cabal. Turns him off. Secret switch. Secret room. Green glow coming out of that. In a movie.
Green Lantern.
Yes.
Nice.
That's my pitch.
Very good.
That's a very well thought out pitch.
It's a good pitch.
Ooh, half an hour pitching.
Too many
mean-
words.
I'm sorry.
Too many words.
Thoughts?
Merchandising.
Sick ass armbands.
Less story.
Tie-in video game.
Too many words.
Too many words?
Too many
We can cut out a lot. We can have a lot more battle.
Too.
We can have a lot more battle. We can see ostensibly we can cut out a lot of the first act and just pick the movie up in the battle, and then the rest can organically develop.
Good. Good.
I just put the beginning in there if we're gonna take these characters and franchise.
Nerd fan service. Good. Military. Good. Vincent D'Onofrio. Fuck you, Clive. Good. Greenlit. Money. Next.
All right,
Pitch,
Marcus,
pitch.
you can go next. Just so mine looks even smaller at the end.
All right.
All right, Marcus, what Eurojank have you got for us?
The
Fewer
Eurojunk
words.
I've got is I realized
That
that
sentence has too many syllables.
that if I do a film adaptation of Machine Games' continuity of Wolfenstein, it still counts.
It's a little bit political.
It's a little bit political of you, but I like it.
It's gonna get even
SJW.
more political.
As a
Graham, I'm gonna pitch you a movie right now, right?
I should hope so.
And
we're all gathered here
broad
today.
strokes, low budget.
Okay, that'll help.
Yeah. Broad strokes, we can do this on a small budget,
Budget.
which means big returns.
which means big returns.
Good.
We are casting female leads, and I've already signed Christoph Waltz to play the villain.
Not bad.
That seems like typecasting.
Yeah, that seems racist.
Yeah.
It is very racist.
I mean, this
Okay.
is Hollywood.
Okay.
The specter of his previous films hangs over him.
No, but this one, he'll be playing a Nazi.
Very
He
good.
was born to do it.
He was born to play a Nazi. So, the core pitch is Wolfenstein, escape.
The escape
Or rescue.
From?
Yeah. Escape from, rescue from, something
Escape from,
like that.
rescue from.
The idea is to have
What?
a...
Escape from Butcher Bay. Is that what it's tying into, Marcus?
Escape
Are you
from.
joining the universes?
Yes!
I wish I was!
Riddick!
I wish I was, but no.
Escape from, rescue from. Not good.
Not enough words.
Mr. Doctor, it's confusing. I heard.
So, in this film, which will be... We're going to go R-rated, because you have to. Small budget, R rating, lots of fun gore. Lots of Nazis
Deadpool
getting
money.
torn to shreds. Okay. In the leads, we've got Haley Steinfeld, who just came off of Bumblebee.
Who?
The main actress from Bumblebee.
Yeah,
What's her name?
Haley Steinfeld.
Put that in.
Close.
Put that
Yeah.
write that down.
That's gonna
Writing
be
that in.
Baseline. Funny baseline.
funny baseline for theme song.
Baseline for theme song.
Good.
Voice
Yes.
recording.
Comedy.
So we've got Haley Steinfeld and Chloe Grace Moretz. I decided they are playing sisters, Jessica and Sophia Blaskovich, the daughters of William B.J. Blaskovich.
Good.
Now, in terms of the story, they find out that their father has gone missing. He's disappeared. They find out from Grace Walker, who is now the head of the FBI, played by the same actress who played in the video games because she's age appropriate, and that's also like a fan call out because she actually does look like Grace, which is great. And she tells them, "Look,
I don't play video games.
William."
They're for nerds, Grant.
They're for
don't worry.
nerds.
I'll tell
She
Dion.
tells them that William, all she knows is William left the country a couple of weeks ago under a false identity. Yes, I'm cribbing from Youngblood.
I know.
Yeah, because it's going to be fucking great. So they decide, with the help of, they go looking for clues as to where could their father have gone. And in this, they're also helped by Grace Walker's daughter, Abby, who will be played by Letitia Wright, coming off that Black Panther money. Three strong young actresses, yeah, working together. So
Can we replace the two girls with one white man?
Graham, I'd hate to break it to you, but
Although we do it all the time, to great effect.
It's the way it's done.
It's the way Dad did it. It's the way America does it.
Think about how much less we can pay.
Yes.
We get three for less than the price of one.
yeah,
That's
we
good,
do.
Good.
We do. It's actually shocking and kind of disgusting, but it's true.
That's why you are one of my 4 favorite CineBeards.
Fantastic. Oh, did I mention who was going to direct this movie?
You did not.
I did not. We're going to bring in a young
Zack Snyder.
female director for this as well.
Zack Snyder in a wig.
Snyder in
No,
a
also
dress.
so that we can pay her less. We're going to get Coralie Farge, who directed Revenge, to direct this. That's why it's going to be R rating, but she is going to love showing us how they slash up some Nazis.
How much money did Revenge make?
Not much,
Wrong choice of words.
but
See, I got Villeneuve for mine.
you didn't mention
I
that.
mentioned it now to make myself look good and you look worse.
Asshole!
I've at least got directed mine for one of mine.
Nice.
But
where's my lava
we do have the tie-in and the fact that an R-rated movie with this level of gore will make money. It will be a great return on investment.
Okay.
Better words.
Good words that we
smarter.
understand.
Yeah. So they find out that their father, B.J. Blazkowicz, has gone missing. Yes, I know,
Comedy.
William. Yeah, there is some comedy.
like
Like
that.
the two characters, like Haley Safa, Jess and Sophia.
It's like a blowjob.
Yeah. Jess and Sophia are
Men
how
get
can I
those.
put it? They're kind of like they're teenage girls in the way they handle things, you know? So they're kind of vapid and self-involved, but they're also really, really good at killing Nazis because they were born into it. So they're like
I understand that.
so they like
So you said the
they're-
only reason they go to
Sues.
killing Nazis is their dad?
and their mom.
Wow, Marcus.
And Jason, you haven't played Wolfenstein, so you know how cool their mom is at killing Nazis. She's better than BJ.
Yeah,
Mary
Jason, why would you
Sue's.
assume it's her dad?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Their dad?
Yeah.
Hey,
there.
hey,
No pronouns
hey.
here.
Mary Sue's make money.
Yeah.
Force Awakens.
So
Captain
they
Marvel.
are going to they've
It doesn't represent my views.
Shut up, Dion.
So they find out with the help of Abby that William has gone on a secret mission back to Castle Wolfenstein because that's the fan service tie-in.
Back to the return of the rescue.
Yeah, back to the return of the rescue from the Castle Wolfenstein because
very good.
they re-established a research unit there. Oh, I should probably mention this takes place in the early 80s. After the Nazis have won World War II and everything, they are now into cyber research.
Nazis are nerds.
Confirmed. Ooh, science. Deutschland, überall.
That goes in your movie. That goes in your movie.
Fine. But the reason they're
I'm
doing
always telling Kevin Feige, comedy in the movie.
Even if it doesn't belong there.
Comedy.
yeah, the reason they're doing cyber is so that I can basically
I told Zach. Make Fresh fall down. Comedy. Yes.
so they're doing cyber research so that we can do the sorry. But so okay, we're borrowing the visual language of modern action films like John Wick and Atomic Blonde. You know, we're going with stark neons and so on for the castle. That's why they're doing cyber research, so that elevates like the plot and makes Kavinsky's score fit even better. Remember, he's the only synthwave artist who's actually done the film before in terms of drive. So I thought we should get him back because he will be cheap because he's French. And he understands
Baguette.
the material.
Comedy.
Comedy.
Yeah.
Write
And-
it down.
yeah.
Write it down.
Fucking dumb.
Hey Google, comedy.
Baguette.
So they go to Castle Wolfenstein. They steal an FBI helicopter to get there. It doesn't make sense because they're flying from the US to Germany in a helicopter because why not? Video games.
Video games.
You gotta have some silliness in there. And like the most of the movie, like this is all the first act. They find out, okay, this is where he is. The second act of the movie is them trying to sneak around this Nazi facility like a spy thriller, but just fucking it up. Like this is where the comedy comes in. Like they want to be like secret agents, like they're trying to sneak, but they're teenage girls, so they constantly mess it up and have to kill Nazis that find them.
Snapchat.
So and then they inevitably have to kill every Nazi that finds them in hilarious and fun ways because that's going to be funny.
Comedy. Good.
Comedy good. You know, so they go and they finally figure out that that their father is still there, but he's been captured, and they need to rescue him. No, it's better. He was captured by, I want to say,
A T-Rex.
No. Oberkommando Hans
Solo.
T-Rex.
Solo.
Hans T-Rex.
Hans
T-Rex.
T-Rex, played by Christoph Waltz.
Very good. Yes.
So called because he has very small arms.
Comedy.
Scary movie.
He has very small vestigial arms. He lost them
In the war.
He lost his arms in the war, and he built like tiny robot arms. He's a mad scientist.
What a nerd.
He's also a Nazi.
Nazis.
That's
and
why
nerds.
he painted them white.
Write it down.
So they figure out that their father's been captured, and they're working on it. They're trying to get him freed, but they fail. They run into Oberkommando Hans T-Rex. That is actually T-Rex.
Yeah.
T-Rex.
Yes, T-Rex.
The spaceman.
Sorry.
Spaceman.
And then they get captured and thrown into the same cell with their father,
And then a man rescues them.
and then reveal who is playing their father because we haven't seen.
John Cena.
Shit, that would be good, but no, I was thinking Jeff Bridges.
Young Jeff Bridges.
No, current Jeff Bridges. Because he has to be current Jeff Bridges so that we can use young Jeff Bridges in a quick flashback when they see their father of like what he has done. Because the film audience doesn't know everything he's accomplished. Like they just know he is a character in this world. But this is where you finally show with young Jeff Bridges him just like I just want to see 5 minutes straight of young Jeff Bridges murking Nazis. Like left,
good,
right,
good,
and
good,
center, blood and organs everywhere.
Make it
Just-
John Cena.
Yeah, fine. We can make it John
Good,
Cena.
actually.
We could do John Cena. Yeah, John Cena. Yeah, John Cena is young.
Make him
Jeff
look like an
Bridges.
old Jeff Bridges
Yeah.
Yeah.
for the scene that you show him briefly. And then
Yes.
for the long scenes, to keep costs down, you use regular John Cena.
Yes. Okay, we do that.
Good.
Good producer.
Rewrite.
Yes.
They find some Nazi nerd science that turns him from old Jeff Bridges back into young John Cena.
Yes. They do that.
And then they all fight together.
Yeah. And then the three of them rip and tear through the castle, back out, and escape
I
on a
don't
blimp.
understand that reference.
It's okay.
It's okay.
It's another nerd thing.
It's another nerd thing.
Can they do that thing from like Fast and the Furious where Dwayne The Rock Johnson picks the one guy up on his shoulders and runs that way, and as he's running that way, Vin Diesel jumps from this side and tackles the guy off his shoulders?
Yes. We can have all of that type of stuff.
Very good, very good.
I've got to
Yes,
watch
yes, yes,
these
yes, yes.
So, and we're gonna do this movie on like a $6 million budget. We're gonna pull it off because you can pay women less. God, I hate having to say that. And yeah, we are going limited.
Then, instead of John Cena, Melissa McCarthy. Or Amy Schumer.
No. we need John Cena. We need a.
Amy Schumer.
Oh, look at my BJ's Blazkowicz. Yeah.
My vagina. Write it down.
comedy.
We'll workshop it.
No, but John Cena. Yeah, we use John Cena.
Okay.
He will be cheap because he's an ex-wrestler. And you know he's worked with Heidi Steinfeld before. You know, so this will be a different dynamic.
He owes me a hand job.
And yeah, that's my pitch. Basically, a super gory, like tinges of comedy, spy thriller action with 2 lead females trying to save their dad, getting captured, and then all 3 of them having to work together to escape. And there's a dude with T-Rex arms.
Very good. Very
That's
good.
definitely what Graham was doing there.
Definitely.
Definitely.
Greenlit, my son.
Yes.
Yeah, get it.
Okay, I'm gonna break this hot streak with my shitty
now
one.
I'm
But come
very
on,
excited.
you gotta
to hear
admit, it's a
your
pretty.
pitch.
My movie is a pretty cool
Aw,
idea.
come on, you're one of my people.
I just, oh man, I can't wait for Youngblood. It's gonna be so much fun.
It's gonna be some good co-op shenanigans.
Yeah, I'm not gonna play with you. You don't play Wolfenstein. I'll play with Thomas. Right? We'll Youngblood it up. How did they figure that out?
Okay, so
How do you
for
do
my
crib?
pitch, I went through a couple of things. I wanted to find a very popular, like, Japanese game, kind of cash in on that. But most of those, they made movies of already.
Mario!
Busy making a movie with the Illuminati people.
It's me!
Illumination.
It's
You
me!
mean the Minions people?
I am Mario! It is me!
It is me.
Mario.
It is me. They call me Mario.
But it is also me, Luigi!
Luigi.
It is me, Green Mario.
Yes.
And then you get Wario in there. It's a me, Fat Mario.
No.
No.
You draw the line, Marcus. Come on.
Okay, line
Yes.
drawn.
So-
Yes.
So I initially considered a couple Capcom titles, but
They're on a hot streak right now.
They are.
In a new renaissance. I'd
But
say.
the thing is, those movies already all exist.
New Renaissance
least-
redundancy.
No, they don't. What are you talking about?
They either all exist or they all are current Netflix. Sorry. So Clive has those. So we we couldn't get to them.
And somebody
So-
already beat us to that Monster Hunter.
Yeah. And then, yeah, Monster Hunter was going to be my first choice if that wasn't on there. And then I considered, hey, maybe we go a Square Enix, but we can't have an 8-hour movie.
It's true.
Not enough showtime, so not going to make enough money.
And that CGI budget's gonna be big.
Exactly. And then I considered some of
Wig budget.
the Nintendo stuff. So, but Mario's already been made, and most of Nintendo stuff, the fun
It's
is in the
me!
gameplay.
I am Mario! Yes.
I like how he's waffling, just trying to find the right game. Like, it's as if he didn't think
Well,
about this.
Essentially, it came down to either one Nintendo game
1, 2, switch.
or two FromSoft games.
We fit.
So I was
Big
considering
seller.
either if we can do it animated, doing Legend of Zelda,
Wii Sports Resort.
Good.
or if we're
Wii
doing
Sports Resort. We make it a sports movie like the Mighty Ducks.
Yes, greenlit.
Greenlit. Or if going live action, either obviously Bloodborne
Obviously.
or one that'll make Thomas very happy, Metal Wolf Chaos.
Mr. President!
The problem with Metal Wolf Chaos is
Richard!
it makes the president look really super fucking cool. And who's the president of America at the moment?
Barack Obama.
No, I'm sorry, Greg.
Tupac.
When
Tupac
the
Obama.
fuck? Like, I'm
When's
wait-
that Devolver release coming out? It's got delayed again.
Yeah.
So I was
I
kind
want
of
them.
left.
I can't wait for the E3 presentation by Devolver. It's like, look, we fucking know we promised you Metal Wolf Chaos.
Better bring it up.
Yeah. So
Yes,
Bloodborne
yes,
essentially has the comics that would be the perfect jumping off point for the movie. But Bloodborne, PS4 exclusive, not everybody's played it.
Not much money.
Legend of Zelda, 10 million copies just of the most recent game.
International.
Plus nostalgia value and even more extra merchandising.
And children are stupid.
Children stupid.
And because Mr. Zelda from Legend of Zelda doesn't talk.
His name is just Zelda.
Okay, if his name is
Zelda's
just
the boy
Zelda.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's how I understand it.
Yeah. You can cast someone who doesn't talk, so you don't have to pay them.
Well,
money on dial.
so just a thought that I had about the Bloodborne one is you get Guillermo to do it. You keep the budget kind of down, not too high, but you keep it high enough that Guillermo can do what he wants with the practical effects, and in that super cool world. So that would be great. I figured I could go in depth with a Bloodborne one, or I could go for the money.
Go for the money.
Go for the money.
This is Hollywood, baby.
Yeah, it's Hollywood.
Exactly.
More money.
More money.
More money. That's the line here.
I want it to be animated.
Pretty
And
bums.
here's what we're gonna do.
Wait, I have your theme song. Do 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 Zelda.
Greenlit.
Greenlit?
Greenlit.
I see what you did there.
I'm
comedy.
adding it in.
Bums.
So we'll follow the basic outline of Ocarina of Time, starting with the fairy boy that isn't really a fairy. His tree dad dies, and then he goes out into the big old world, meets Princess Zelda, sent on the whole quest, and eventually fights Ganondorf, who then becomes Ganon.
You're the chosen one.
Now, here is my big marketing pitch. What we're gonna do is we're gonna have two versions of Ganon developed. One that looks really shit that we're gonna put in the first trailer, and then a really good one that we can say we fixed after fan backlash.
Brilliant.
And you can get the same animation
We've been
studio
doing a lot
working
of
on
that
them
lately.
and just get them to work double hours.
Exactly. Just work double hours at the same time.
Been doing that a lot lately.
Yeah, super works. What are they gonna do? Get a union? Never gonna happen.
Shut the fuck up. Crabbies.